The Boy Scout rule. Uncle Bob, what is this? Hello, I'm Crash Thanos. I'm a KMP developer. Tech Sports are coming out Tuesday. I believe them this time. I think they're gonna do it. Let's see. I'm reacting to Uncle Bob, which I've been on a tear with his stuff, and I hope you guys like it. I'm bringing up points that people rarely bring up about what he says and how he says it, and I don't know. Some of the stuff he says is kind of on point, but some of the stuff is like, what are you talking about, man? And all of the other stuff is like, are you just trying to scare people into sales?
Right? I want you to constantly keep the systems up to date, clean, improved.
What does clean mean? What does up to date mean? What does improved mean? What do these words mean, buddy? I mean, even with just one of these things, you could just sit on one of the things and be more useful, like dig down into what you actually mean by this. Like focusing on one of these things as opposed to just these palliatives about it's just generalities that what are you even talking about, man? You say you're a software engineer, you say you've been doing this a long time, but you should have some certain ideas about how things should be done after being on these projects, even just once or twice.
There's some new library out there. I want you to use it as soon.
Really, just put the new library in there. It just comes out the moment it's available. Just slap it in there. No, is it fit for purpose? Is it something we need to do? Is someone trying to pad their resume? Are they been here for 2 years? They want to get out of here and put the latest little tech gadget on there so they can look impressive to the Google, Facebook, Meta, Microsoft AI company? No, that never happens.
As you can. If there's some new interesting language out there, I expect you to figure out a way to incorporate it if you can.
What do you mean? I just put it on the pile? Wow, what are you talking about? Adding languages? I hope he's got a point here.
I expect you to keep the systems up to date and clean at all times.
What does that mean? Up to date and clean. Some things we shouldn't add. Maybe we should test the thing. What are you talking about? This is a whole thing in itself. Clean? What do you mean clean? What does that mean? Do you have any idea? Can you put some parameters? What are you talking about here?
I don't want anybody sliding down that nice, relaxing hill into irrelevance.
What the hell does that mean?
Keep everything continuously clean.
What does that mean? He just talks gibberish. This is sophistry and gibberish. Irrelevant? What do you even mean by that, sir? Irrelevant to who? Irrelevant? What do you categorize? What are you talking about? Are you talking about himself? Is this like a self by? I mean, every time we're speaking, we're always talking about ourselves. I mean, if that wasn't obvious, we're always talking about ourselves to ourselves, even when we're talking to other people. That's really what we're doing. So is he talking about himself sliding down a nice, relaxing hill into irrelevance?
Keep everything continuously clean.
I think there's like he's talking at some conferences like plates clinking and glasses chinking. So is it lunchtime? Is it is it giving like a pep talk to people during lunch? Doesn't have to be too technical. Just give them a good pep talk here, Uncle Bob. Tell them to keep their code base clean.
And continuously working.
I continuously working. Well, that's the idea. That's the plan here, Bob. I don't think you need to remind us of that because that is our plan. We would like it to be working. Yes. What is he saying?
Have you heard of the Boy Scout rule?
Yes.
The Boy Scouts have been doing this for years.
Yes.
The Boy Scout rule is very simple. They say, keep the campground cleaner than...
Right, but that means picking up trash, specifically picking up trash, picking up belongings that are left there where they're there, straightening things up, not chopping stuff down. If you can leave it how it was there, and if you mess something up or change it or move it around, put it back where it was. Like, oh, what? This is not complicated, but how does this apply to software development? Because you're on one ticket, you're told a feature, you have 2 weeks to look what you have to do, figure out a solution, write it, test it, refactor it, get a PR ready, document the PR, send it for approval, and then at the same time I'm supposed to do the Boy Scout rule? I mean, What are you talking about, man?
when you found it. Leave the campground cleaner than you found it.
Right.
This sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes, for Boy Scouts, it is a good idea. Because think of what happened if we didn't have that rule. And every time we went there, it got dirtier and dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. And we assumed we were like, nah, we don't go here anymore. It's so dirty.
Leave the code cleaner than you found it every time.
But what does that mean, dude? What are you talking about, man? You saying go in there and refactor at will, even when it's not part of the thing, part of the ticket? Just as you see something in there, you just figure out. Go ahead and refactor this. It's not part of the ticket, not part of my task that I'm trying to figure out a solution for. Write it, refactor it, put it in a PR. Now I got this other side quest. Is this one of the things I'm supposed to do during the 60 hours a week I'm supposed to work at? Uncle Bob, like, what are you talking about, man?
Time you check it in a little cleaner than
What are you
when you check it out every day.
Every day. Every day. What is he talking about? He just talks these strange vagaries. People love him for it because they get to use their imagination to imagine what he's talking about or try and connect it up because he's like this luminary, right? They try and connect it up. It's like, I know he's super smart. I know everybody listens to him. But how does this apply to what I'm actually doing? What are you talking about? Cleaning things up. Okay, let's keep going.
Every time you touch the code, improve it slightly. Never let it get worse.
I would never let it get worse. He did a little Captain Kirkism. He did a little Captain Kirk. Don't ever let it get worse. What does that mean? Uncle Bob, what does that mean, worse? I mean, we're all doing the best we can. We're not trying to write bad code. We're writing it fit for purpose at the time. Otherwise, we wouldn't keep going. It would be, okay, we are stuck in some rut. If we can't, this library won't work. We stop. We have to go someplace another way around. What are you talking about? Don't let it get worse.
Always
I gotta listen to that again. I gotta listen to it again. All right, here we go. Shh, stop. Shh.
you check it in a little cleaner than when you checked it out every day. Every time you touch the code, improve it slightly. Never let it get worse. Always keep it getting better.
Oh, always keep it getting better. What the hell does that mean? That's the whole thing we're trying to do. Why do you? This is helping. This is our lunchtime, dinner time presentation at the Palace Royale with Uncle Bob at our conference that we spent $2,000 ahead. Don't let it get worse. Always look up. This is what I spent $2,000 on. You know, you should make your code better. These guys.
Continuous improvement at all times.
Continuous improvement at all times. What does that mean? Of course, we're trying to improve it we're trying to make it better for our customers so we don't get our lunch taken by some other company, which most of these companies should be their lunch taken by now. All right, I gotta go have some dinner. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you. Give DevTools a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.